Hello everyone, how you all doing? So it's your word number one chef in the kitchen where I make the magic happen, okay? And as you all know, there's always a story behind my food. Yeah, this one also got a story. And we know that the food is sweet, but the story is sweeter. Anyway, so this is me just trying to season my meat. That's my protein. What I'm adding in there is my nutmeg. I love the aroma of nutmeg in my food. Okay, in my rice. Okay, and that is my turmeric powder. I use very little amount also. Okay, just keep your eyes glued to the screen and you'll be seeing most of the spice that I use, but it's not everything that I was able to show here. There are some secret spices though that I didn't show here. Pardon me for that. Okay, if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll be seeing all the ingredients that I use. I'll be putting down a list of everything that I used there. Okay. All right. So let me just go back to the story. So my dear sister was having a bridal shower the same day that we do go to our place of worship, and our bridal shower was gonna, start by the party was gonna start by 3 or 4 o'clock. Yeah, and we go to our place of worship and close by 12. But before we drive down home, it's usually 1 o'clock. I was like, how am I going to manage this? I'd promised everyone that I'll be bringing my special Nigerian fried rice. I was just telling myself if I should mess up now, these people will be so disappointed. Me. Okay, so when we got home from our place of worship, my girls were like, Mommy, don't worry, they will understand. Let's just go. Let's just bait and change and start going because time has gone already. You can't pull this off. And I told my girls, please stop it. Do not discourage me. Like the chef, the word number one cannot be going to a function like this without going with our special meal, okay? You guys shouldn't discourage me. And I was just looking at time and was like, are you sure I can pull this through? I'm like, okay, let's get started. As far as I have you guys, we can actually do this. And I was like, okay, you're gonna be helping me to chop the veggies. I was everywhere in the kitchen. I was checking the pot to make sure that I've added everything that I needed to add to steam my meat. And I was going back to check the rice so I don't overcook it. I was going back to the table to check the veggies that I asked my daughter to help me to cut so that she doesn't go slice it or cut it to the shape that doesn't make sense. Anyway, before you know it, we're almost done. Believe me, it's also very good when you have different amounts of stoves, in your kitchen. Because I was cooking the meat, I was parboiling or pre-cooking my rice, I was cooking the liver. The reason why I did not cook the liver with my protein, that's with my turkey, is because there are some special things I added there that I did not need it to be in my turkey. All right, in this other protein here. At this point, the meat was ready and we're just getting ready, yeah, to pack it and put it in the air fryer. I use my air fryer. I didn't use oil, as we are trying as much as we can to stay away from fat. Whatever we can use to cook without using oil, we try to use that. Anyway, this is the meat in the air fryer, as you can see, already looking yummy. You're gonna be seeing the outcome of this later. All right, so before you knew it, we're almost done. I was like, look, you guys would have discouraged me, from doing this. Anyway, we went a bit late, but what was special about this is that they actually waited for us to arrive. Okay, so this is the liver that I use. I cooked it separately because, like I said earlier, there are things I needed to put there that I didn't want to put in the turkey. Okay, so this is me just trying to prepare the sauce, just putting my onion into the pot here, then allowing it to sit for a while. I needed the aroma of the onion to infuse into the oil. Okay. So the thing there is that the people that will be eating that ate this meal, they are actually they are not all African. We know most of our white sisters here, they do not eat spicy food. So I was having them in mind trying to prepare this food. But being an African lady, I'm like, it's not gonna make sense for me to just prepare my special fried rice without, it having some spice or pepper in it. So I was just trying to be careful though, but believe me, this food turned out to be spicy. But for us, it wasn't spicy. But to our sisters that do not eat pepper at all, it was spicy for them. But like when we got there, I wrote it on a paper and I put it on my own table that this food is spicy, but they wanted to try it. Okay, our African sisters actually enjoyed this meal a lot. My white sisters also wanted to try this, and when they tried once, I was so surprised that it is there written there that it's spicy, but they actually wanted to try. And when they tried, they went back and returned back. Before you knew it, your special chef fried rice was finished. Like we didn't bring nothing back home, and I was so happy. I was just sitting there feeling so proud of myself that despite the fact that this food is spicy to them, not to us that eat pepper, that they were still coming back for more. Why? Because this my rice was special. Like when I say I am a pro, believe me. And those of you that are in my community, okay, that have not eaten good food or special Nigerian fried rice for a while, contact your girl. I am not expensive, okay? And whenever I'm cooking, I cook with all love. I pour in all the love in cooking my meal. You can see the meat is ready here. You see how golden brown they are looking? The way they are looking, the same way they are so tasty, believe me. They are so yummy and delicious. Like the meat was finished, the rice was finished before we knew it. Like I think my food actually got finished before every other food that were actually there. And your girl was so proud of herself. Believe me, I was so proud of myself. So we actually pulled through. Now this is the rice, okay? At this point, you could literally eat that rice without having to add the sauce that I'll be using this veggies to prepare. Yeah, because the meat stock was already so sweet. So that is what we use in cooking the rice, okay? So the rice, you could actually eat it without having to add this. So these are the veggies I'll be using to prepare my sauce. Okay, so I don't know why the camera went back here. Anyway, that's the meat. Okay, so I had to like fry my liver because liver is kind of soft after cooking it. So to make it a little bit hard, you have to like fry it and just season it. So that's what I did there. And this is the outcome of the rice. I am so sorry I could not carry you guys along. Pardon me, please, in making the sauce. So after making the sauce with the veggies, I had to like pour it into the rice and mix it all up together. So that's the outcome you're seeing. Now tell me you're not hungry right now. Isn't this inviting? Just look at the face of this rice.